Hi guys, it is Tuesday, and it's like just gone 7:30 in the morning. Also, don't mind my power bank. If I want to charge and use my phone in this room, I have to use my power bank because there's no plug socket in this twin room, so I've got to use one in like the front roomy kind of area. So yeah, so that is fun. But yeah, but we got here yesterday about like 2:30, 3ish, because we didn't want to leave like too early because there was no point. So yeah, we got here, had a drink once we got here, and then because there was like a longish queue for like checking in, and then we eventually checked in, came to the room, and that sorted out our bags, and then about like 6:45 or so, went to the evening entertainment and stuff. I did start my book yesterday, which I don't have to hand because it's in my handbag, which I started the mysterious double death of Honey Black. I started like the murder mystery kind of one. I think it's classed as historical fiction actually on my reading app Fable, and that. But yeah, so I started reading that. I'm a couple chapters into that. So I'll probably continue that, reading that possibly today. I was gonna go from being kind of like a mood reading 2 books to might start doing actually instead. Just try and read through the whole of one book and then start another book, because I did bring 3, so it's like a just in case. And that bit did read quite a bit yesterday, even though it was like for a few like hours or so. Or should I say a few minutes? It didn't seem like a few hours because I was also on my phone for a bit and sorting some stuff out. But yeah, I've done some reading yesterday. I woke up like 6:30ish this morning, because this room is quite bright, and that like the curtains let in a lot of light. There's also light shining like right at the back of this like bed and bedside table and stuff, and that the room is just a bit bright. So I woke up slightly early, so I might actually need to use my eye mask tomorrow night, since I didn't use it tonight or last night. And I also went to bed, like fell asleep between like 12 and 1, so that's fun. But yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do today, since this holiday is just like a reading chill holiday. I feel like I still have like a bit of mascara on still, but I'm just gonna be putting some more mascara on top anyway. But yeah, anyway, this holiday is just gonna be like a sit, chill in like the Skyline also, because we're at Butlins. So the Skyline Pavilion, or in one of like the bar areas, or possibly Hot Shots to be honest, which is like the sports bar-y kind of area, with like bowling and stuff in. Just sit there somewhere with either like a Costa or a drink. If it's early in the morning, it'll be Costa, and just sit and read. But we do need to go out to the shops one day, which I'm thinking could possibly be today because it'd be easier, and plus there's no one coming in, or well, people could go out today, but I'm thinking there's no one like coming in and starting their holiday or anything today, because that normally just happens on a Monday, Friday and Saturday. I think it's Saturday, not Sunday. So it'll just be like Friday and Saturday. That will be the days that we definitely stay in, I think, just because it's easier on like parking and so. So yeah, so do that. But yeah, so we just do need to go to the shops, or to a shop or a supermarket, shall I say, and get a few things, because we're not doing any like self-catering or anything, or a food plan. So we're just have a room. I've already like done a little like room tour thing. I didn't really speak in it, so I'll probably do like a voiceover when I get back home on it. But it's currently on my phone. I just done a little tour of what the place looks like. But yeah, we don't have a kitchen or anything. We do have a mini fridge, but because we're not doing like the dining plan, because we never eat enough for that. Sorry, I just thought I'd let all the rattling and whatever that noise was go. There's a lot of that around like the accommodation area, of like bins. It could be some bins and like other stuff, house keeping carts and stuff. But yeah, anyway, yeah, so we never eat a lot especially for the cost of the meal plan or dining plans, for breakfast and dinner, especially since I'm not normally that hungry for breakfast or eat breakfast. It's normally like a lunch and dinner I eat, but since it's also warm, we haven't been eating much anyway. So I kind of not doing that, and then with self-catering, obviously you do your own food, but most of the time we just eat at the restaurants, so it's easier just to not do that one and just I would get like a few like pot noodles in and stuff like that, because we've got a kettle anyway for that, like get that sort of stuff. And then when we want to go to eat at one of the restaurants, we can do that, because there's a Papa John's which you can go and sit in, or get takeaway from. There's a diner, there's Chopsticks, there's a fish and chip shop, takeaway thing. There used to be like a sit-in area for that, but I think it's been replaced with Chopsticks. There's a pasty place, and then there's also a Burger King. I'm trying to think of everywhere where there is. There's obviously Costa where you can get food. You can get like obviously snacks at the bar and stuff, at the bars. There's, I don't know if you can, there's a separate like bar area to itself, and that has its own little like space, and then like a conservatory space, and then an outside area, but I don't know if you can get food there or not, because I've never full on eaten at that place. I've just had a drink at that place. But there's that, and then there's also like a firehouse grill kind of place for food as well, so there's quite a few places. Oh, and then there's also an ice cream place as well. But yeah, so we're gonna go to the shop. To be honest, that is like little mini supermarket shops here on site, so I don't know if they would have the stuff that we need, or it'd just be better to go to like a normal shop. There is like a Tesco's, Lidl and Morrison's close by, but yeah, so I was thinking we might as well do that like today. We also do need a soap, because I used to think they gave us a bar of soap when I was younger, but there wasn't a soap in the bathroom and we forgot to pack one. So yeah, I've just been using like my body wash as a soap, and then also sometimes spraying my hand sanitizer. So yeah, we kind of need a soap, even if it's just like a bar of soap that we end up leaving here anyway eventually, or something. But yeah, we'll probably need one. But I also need to figure out what to wear today. I'm thinking, since I think it's Wednesday or Thursday is meant to be the hottest day, so I'm thinking I might wear my skirt then, because it's more like flowy and stuff. So I might wear a pair of my shorts, and I'm thinking my black ones, and stuff, purely because it might be easier. And then wearing like my leggings and stuff towards the end of the week, since it's meant to be worse weather towards the end of the week. And also I've got my jeans as like a backup if it needs to be. But yeah, so I might do that. So I might start getting changed in a bit, so that at least I'm up and ready for whenever my dad wants to go and do some stuff. But yeah, to do that. My dad also wants to go cap shopping as well, because he needs another hat since he forgot to pack his. So yeah, we'll be going out to get one of them as well, something, which will probably be easier if we go today. And if we go out shopping today, then we might as well do it today, especially since it is sunny. So yeah, so do that. But yeah, I think my black shorts and my white ruffly lacy kind of top today, with, to be honest, I'm guessing I could wear any of my 3 shoes, to be honest. But if we're going out doing some walking and stuff, I'm not going to want to wear my ballet pumps. I'm going to want to wear actual trainers. So yeah, otherwise my ankle's going to hurt. And although I bought my ankle support, I'll probably end up being both of my feet that hurt, and that, so it's not going to help. But yeah, I'm going to start getting ready, possibly when I'm like done. Also, I'll come back and show you guys, and that, or possibly when I'm doing my makeup, because the only mirror we have is, I think, one. Oh, that was happening again. Yes, we only have like 2 mirrors in here, and there's one in obviously my dad's room, which is that side behind me, in like the main bedroom. There's one in there, like a vanity area, and then also in the bathroom. And that because obviously this is like a kid's twin room, so there's not normally, well, I say not normally, there's sometimes it is, but not always a mirror in here. So yeah, one thing is that we don't have a long mirror for once in the room. We normally do have like a long length mirror somewhere in the room, even if it is just like in the hallway. We don't have one in this room or in this place. So yeah, that is one thing though. But I'm gonna get ready for the day. I'm gonna start getting up and waking up. So fun. Hi guys, it is Wednesday, I think, today. And I've just currently got out of the shower and gone ready for the day, so don't mind my hair. I'm not sure on this top because I feel like my part is somewhat sticking out underneath, which you can't see at the moment, but I don't know. But yeah, so today we're just going out for a bit, just to pop to the shops again, because we ended up going to an outlet yesterday. We done like an hour and a half journey to like the outlet and went to Asda and stuff to get some stuff, to get like some pot noodles, and like some Pepsis and stuff just for in here. And then we also just went around the outlet. I got a book and some pens, and so did my dad. We got like the same pens, and that's so when we're at home we got a set of pens each, but while we're here we could just use the same pack. But then I also got this Busy Bee, just lined notebook, and I put it this side. I'm blocking the fan from me, but yeah, it's just plain lines inside, because I kind of want to start journaling, so I got that for now. I'll probably end up starting this either this afternoon or tomorrow, depends on what we do this afternoon, to be honest. But yeah, but this morning we're going into like the little like town area in Minehead because I need a new handbag, like medium blackish handbag, because it's like getting like, I've got a small hole there and that on my handbag, so we're gonna see if we can find one, because I did look in the shops yesterday and there wasn't one. So yeah, so we're going today, seeing if there is one or not, and going from there. But yeah, so just chilling. I don't know what is on tonight and I don't have my phone on me to check, so I don't know what we're going to be doing this afternoon or this evening. But yeah, last night we just went into one of the entertainment areas, Reds, for a bit after having dinner, which I had a pitta. I think it was like an ultimate pitta or something. It had like 2 halloumi sticks in, some salad, and then also a bunch of grilled chicken, which was really nice. And then I had some fries on the side, and then also a peri peri mac and cheese, which was lovely, and that for dinner. And then like an unlimited amount of Coke, or Coke Zero should I say. So yeah, that was fun. So yeah, then we went into Reds for a bit, just to pass time until like the football started. And then when the football started we went into like the pavilion, which was packed and so warm to the point where I wish I'd brought my fan. And I'd done some reading, but because it was like really warm and I felt like I was like, I don't want to get sweat onto my book at this point, and stuff, I did kind of stop and just go on my phone for a bit. But yeah, so I have done some reading. I want to say I'm like, I don't know, I don't have my phone on me to like get the percentage of the way through I am, but I'm like a bit through. Like I'm definitely a few chapters through. What's the next chapter I'm going to be getting to? I'm currently partway through chapter 6, so yeah, which I'm on page 66 out of 300 and something, I think it is. 300, oh that's the acknowledgements, that is a letter thing. 354, and so I've got what, under 300 pages left, within what, I probably won't read on Monday, so because we'll be travelling back home, so I'll probably read like obviously in the evening when we're back home, but not beforehand. So today, tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so about like 5 days left to try and read as much of this as I can. And that there is also like a little like playlist at the back, which I couldn't find on Spotify, so I made it myself for this. So then when I'm near the end of this book, I can just listen to that. But tomorrow is meant to be really warm, so we're staying it on site. So we're either going to like a really air-conditioned place. So I'm gonna possibly use my bigger bag tomorrow and pack this one, pack my other one, which is I Know You'll Travel, and then also pack my journal thing, so then when we're there I can just do a bunch of reading, and yeah, just go from there. I'm quite enjoying this at the moment. And next it's literally, basically it's about a person, it's Lily Jones, who's a maid at a hotel, and then there's this other character, Honey Black, who's an actress who died like 70 years beforehand. And well, the first chapter is about Lily in her like 2019, and then the next chapter goes straight back in time where Lily's gone back in time and meets like Honey and stuff, and at the moment she's back in time with Honey. So yeah, so she transports back really quickly in this book, so it's not like it's like dragged on like start off of just like Lily and stuff. It jumps quite into it, which is really good and nice. But yeah, so I'm quite into that at the moment. I need to put this back in my bag. But yeah, so doing that. But I'm almost ready for the day. I just need to do my hair and my makeup. To be honest, at the moment I've just been doing like the lightest bit of makeup, like bare concealer, powder on the concealer, mascara, and filling in my brows. Yesterday, in fairness, I did put on a bit of eyeshadow, but I don't feel like doing that today, so it might just be concealer, brows, powder, mascara, oh, and a little bit of lip. Oh, sorry, my brow pencil. Yeah, I did put on a matte lip butter yesterday, which was alright, and then obviously eventually it wore off. So I might just try a lip gloss for now, and then eventually, because then by the end of the day I'm just putting on lip balm, so it's like, what's the point? Because I've got an SPF lip balm. I'm using one of my like Malibu ones that I got on TikTok. I think it's a strawberry daiquiri one that I've got on me. So I've just been using that by like the end of the day. So yeah, but I'm also like, I can happily wear lip gloss today because my hair's gonna be up in a bun. Because I'm just gonna let it air dry because I don't want to use a hairdryer when it's warm. So yeah, I would normally do this in the bathroom, but I can't be bothered to get up to go to the bathroom to do this. So we're just gonna do it here while I talk to you guys. But yeah, I think my dad also wants to get an ice cream from the ice cream place here, Scoops, today, because it shouldn't be too hot tomorrow. So we'll probably do that when we're back from like the shopping town. area, I don't know what it's called. But yeah, and then also, so there was one other thing. Oh, we also need to go to the shops on site. Because we need to go to one of the little like spa shops. I think they're called spas. I don't know what brand it is now, or shop the shop's called now anymore, because it always changed. It seemed like every few years it would change. And that, but we need to go to one of them because we forgot to get some soap from our stuff. So yeah, we need to go there and get some soap. Because I'm still using my body wash and hand sanitizer, which is fine, but it would be nice to have some soap. Yeah, so gotta do that one, and then might as well just go into like the gift shop area when we do that as well, because why not? And that, because I quite like what else if the gift shop's open. Might as well go in there. Because I always do like having those, because there's like the Butlins merchandise kind of stuff, with like Billy and Bonnie Bear. Is it Bonnie Bear? Yeah. Stuff, and then there's like the Skyline Gang stuff, and just like Butlins, Seaside stuff. And then there's the other side, which is called Little Things, which is all like the mini like knick-knacky things, which are like really cute and stuff. You can get coasters, and I think I've got like a mail sort and organiser box thing from it before. Well, I didn't, my sister got it for me, I think. Some like key rings and stuff like that, which are like beachy themed and other stuff. So yeah, I like looking at the little something side, so it's really cute stuff. So yeah, I might have those in there today as well, and that, or possibly tomorrow, but I don't think there's air conditioning in there. So, and plus if we're going to like the other shops, might as well do it today since it's like right next to it. So yeah, especially since it makes more sense to go to the shop in the pavilion, the Skyline Pavilion, than the other shops like just planted around other like foodie knacky shops around the rest of the site, because it's like easier. So yeah. That is what today's going to consist of. I'm also wearing my other pair of shorts. I was going to wear my brown like skort, but I didn't know what shoes to wear with it, and I think my like ballet pumps might look better with it. And I was like, if we're going to go out and do like some walking and stuff, I don't want to wear my ballet pumps because I don't want my feet to like full on hurt. So that might be left till Friday, because I'm definitely wearing my skirt tomorrow since it's meant to be the hottest day. So yeah, going to do that. Oh, I also need sun cream as well, actually. Do that in a bit. But yeah, so just going to have a kind of active-ish day. We normally have like an active-ish morning, well, depending on when we get up. I can't even tell you the time because I don't have it on me, anything on me to tell you, because I haven't even got my watch on. But I did also get up like 5:30. Well, not 5:30, I think it was like 10 to 2:15, like 7 this morning, so I still got up early. But I kind of just like stayed in bed for a bit longer, and then tried to like have another nap and stuff, but I think I ended up getting out of bed to get up to go to the loo and have a shower about like 9ish, and that I didn't take long in the shower, so it must be like 9:30, well I'll say around 10ish now. That's like proportion. But yeah, so we've kind of been like staying in for a bit and then going out in the morning, so I think we got to like the place yesterday at like 11. So yeah, so we go out for a bit in the morning and then we get back here, stay in the room for a while because it's somewhat cool in the room, and then we go out and get some food. Not that we've worked out what we're having for food, to be honest, most days. So we've got our like few days to work out, because we've still got, what is it, like chopsticks is here, there's Papa John's. I think the actual like restaurant-y Papa John's is like a buffet kind of thing, so we could just get like the takeout side of it, and either like sit somewhere and eat that, and then there's Burger King. So they're the three that we haven't had, but we've also gone into like the grill place, the chicken grill place, and then we've also had fish and chips at the moment as well, because we had some fish and chips like Monday. So yeah, I'm just using my darker one because I don't know if it'll go or not, because I do have a lighter one, so I think I'm looking as if I can actually see. I can't. It'll probably wear off after a while as well anyway. But that is my makeup done. But yeah, I might just put my hair in a bun today and walk around with it, and then later on in the afternoon take my hair out of my bun, and then anything that isn't, any part that isn't fully like dry can then finish drying, air drying, since I'm thinking my hair will dry as we walk around anyway. So yeah. Oh, that lipstick isn't that bad, or lip gloss. Oh, I'm sticking to myself. But yeah, I'm just gonna wear my white trainers today because I thought they would probably go nicer than my black ones, since I'm wearing blue. So yeah, so this is my outfit. Let me see it for you guys. So I'm wearing blue shorts with this. I don't have any white trainers at the moment, not white trainers, white socks, so I'm wearing grey socks. But then I'm wearing these trainers, so I'm gonna finish getting ready. I also need to sort out my laundry or my washing of clothes I've already worn, because at the moment they've just been thrown next to my suitcase and they actually need someone out. I'm not gonna wear all my jewelry today. I'm thinking I might just wear my necklace, but I'll put it on after I've done my sun cream, so I'm gonna need to go do that now, and then just sit and chill until my dad is done and stuff. Well, after I do my hair as well. But yeah, hi guys, don't mind my hair. I've had it up since I redid it since I washed it yesterday. So yeah, but it is now Thursday. It's meant to be the hottest today. At the moment it's not too bad. It is slightly warm, and so I'm like, oh, slightly a bit sweaty, or feel a bit sweaty, but the moment. It's meant to be getting hotter as the day goes on, and then I think it's like around 10 o'clock or so, 9-10 o'clock is meant to rain, so looking forward to that. But yeah, it's currently nearly, by 9-10 o'clock I mean like in the evening. It's currently like 8 to 9. At the moment I'm just chilling in here because everything else is like on charge. I forgot to charge my watch last night, so I'm charging it this morning. My power pack is being charged since I was using it a bit last night to charge my phone while I'm in here and stuff. My fan is on charge since I used it in here as well last night. But yeah, today I'm just gonna wear obviously my blue skirt. I need to figure out how to do the bow on it, in fairness, because the bow's meant to be in front, and yeah, I need to figure that out since when I tried it on I couldn't do it, so that's gonna be fun. But I don't know what we're gonna do today. I think we're gonna try and find somewhere that's a bit like air conditioned, since it's meant to be really warm, because like the sports bar, like Hot Shots, I say it's a sports bar, is a bar where they play like football on the TV, and or any sport that's on, but obviously at the moment it's been football because of the World Cup. But there's like bowling there, there's snooker or pool, whichever one it is, tables there as well, so it's kind of like a sports bar. But I guess it's a sports bar, but there's that, which has like a little bit of air conditioning on or in, because it was like slightly cooler than the rest of the building, like yes, well this evening or last night, because we went in there and then all of a sudden it got like really hot. One, it was like also getting packed, and then once like most of the people got out or left, it was still like really hot. So yeah, it was like the air conditioning stopped working. But yeah, so yeah, I need to figure that out. I think I'm like 37 or something % through my book, which is great. I've swapped to using my bigger handbag now. We did go shopping yesterday. We went through some shops. We went into Costa, got a drink and a cake in the morning, and then done some shopping. We got a few things from Superdrug, since my dad needed a few things from in there. Let me open my Pepsi and have that since it's cold. It's getting warm. So yeah, so we got a few things from in there. Had a nose in the works and stuff. And just stuff like that. But yeah, so then went to try and also find like a handbag, but couldn't find one. But I think for most of the trip I'll probably just start using my bigger handbag, because we probably won't be going off site much anymore. And plus, if I take my bigger handbag, I can have my journal in there, or what I want to start as my journal in there, and a book in there. And then if I do need to swap my books over partway through the day or so, I can have my other book in there. But yeah, I think my goal today is, I don't think I'm going to be able to finish the book today, but I want to get around like 75% through the book, because I want to say there's just over 200 pages I need to read, because I'm on page 330 or so, I want to say. I don't know, let me look on my Fable app and let me get my book. Oh, I'm just over page 130. But yeah, so I've made quite a dent in it the past few days. But the past few days I've just been like reading a little bit and then just going on my phone, because it's all good until you put your head down in a really warm room and then you're just like sweating. And that because if I'm in like the skyline or something, which I've been mainly reading in the skyline, or I've read a little bit in here in the room, which wasn't as bad when I had like my fan pointing on me, but reading in the skyline and stuff without my fan on me or a fan near me and my head being down, I just feel like sweat's dripping down my face, which is a bit gross, and I don't want it on the book. I don't want to be like sweating onto the book. So I only read bits, but yeah, so I might try and do some more reading today, because I doubt I'm going to be able to finish this book today unless I do just like a massive reading session with like my fan next to me. But yeah, I'm like 37% through it, which isn't that bad, to then go on to my other one. But yeah, so I kind of have some reading to do, but to be honest, part of me is kind of looking at these next two books, which is, that's the one that I originally have to read, which is I Knew You Were Trouble, but this one is Not On Your Life or something, but it seems smaller, even though it is a longer or taller book and wider, but it seems like a smaller amount of pages, so I might go for, so I might be able to read it faster. But yeah, I'm not too sure on that one. I'm getting really warm now in here, but yeah, so I might move into the front room area, do some reading this morning and just chill, and yeah, go from there. I think I'll wait till my dad gets up also to then start getting ready, but yeah, I'll do that. But I'm gonna have my Pepsi since it was in the fridge, so it's nice and cool. But I sit out in the front room area with my fan on. I might watch some YouTube on my iPad, depending on how much percentage I have on my iPad, and just do some reading this morning and take a calm day and stuff. But yeah.